historic turnout, the 2025 mayoral election in New York City saw the highest number of votes in over half a century. More than 2.05 million ballots cast on November 4th. This marks the first time since 1969 that the city's turnout exceeded 2 million. Alongside the overall surge, Chinese American voter participation jumped nearly 79% compared to 2021, signaling a major shift in engagement and influence. According to the New York City Board of Elections, the November 4th general election drew over 2.05 million votes, the first time since the 1969 election when more than 2 million citizens cast ballots. Back then, under Liberal Mayor John Lindsay, about 2.5 million votes were cast. Still the city's record. The most active turnout of the 21st century until now had been in 2001, when approximately 1.52 million ballots were cast. In the Chinese American community, the numbers tell a dramatic story. Research by the CUNY University Center for Urban Research shows that around 301,700 Chinese American voters cast ballots in 2025, up from about 168,600 in 2021, a surge of nearly 79%. Of these, approximately 148,000 supported Cuomo, about 116,000 backed Mamdani, and roughly 35,000 voted for Sliwa. Some 670 votes went to Eric Adams. That translates to 49.1% for Cuomo, 38.5% for Mamdani, and 11.6% for Sliwa, putting Cuomo ahead among Chinese American voters by about 11.6 percentage points. The analysis covered all 645 election districts in the city, focusing on those where active voters with Chinese surnames made up 8% or more of the electorate. Active voters were defined as those who had cast at least one general election ballot in the last 8 years or were registered for the 2024 or 2025 election. While the Chinese American vote share of the total city turnout this year, 14.7%, closely mirrors their share of the city's population, about 14%. It is ever so slightly below the 2021 share of 15%, showing that despite the surge in absolute numbers, their relative weight still has room to grow.